Okay.
Oh, Rachel, I think.
Now?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, great. All right, how much did you not hear?
Like all of it. We
Okay, great. Let's start from the beginning. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so let's start with the Rookie Award first. The Rookie Award goes to the team that has either beginner designers or people who have attended their first design-a-thon. So our Rookie Award goes to Desti. Is anyone here from Desti that would like to present? Okay, so yeah, they won, and I'll just move on to the next award. The next award goes for the crowd favorite award, and that is for you guys were voted on the project that you thought was the most interesting and fun. So our crowd favorite goes to Tutorspree, that also won the first place category. So anyone from Tutorspree that would like to present their project live?
I can go like really quickly. Um, Wait, but like thank you all for like voting us as like crowd favorite. That's really nice. Just a quick shout out to my teammates Sinji and Sophia. Like they weren't able to make it because Sinji's in Korea, and also Sophia has like a bunch of stuff to like just get done. So I'll just like really quickly run over what we did and like a quick demo. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it, but yeah. So basically, Tutorspree is a like an educational marketplace that was trying to pair students with tutors, and they made some like three kind of key mistakes that led to their failure, their product failure. The first being they made like poor user assumptions. They think that like they were trying to have like in-person meetings, but that wasn't really practical because of geographic location. And if you think about it in like current situation, that is not like safe. There's also declining user growth because they weren't able to keep people continuing to come back on the app. Like once the tutors and the students started meeting up, they just kind of continued meeting up on like their own terms instead of like having to pay or having Tutorspree like take 50% of the tutor fees away from the tutor. And also they had pretty bad marketing. They've relied really heavily on Google's search engine to get new users. So once like the algorithm changed, they lost their like inbound like customer acquisition process. So combining that with like our understanding of the users, in which we believe that we need to address like the absence of community and also providing students with extra help, we kind of created three key changes to Tutorspree. The first being changing everything to virtual offerings. The second, creating like a gamified experience. Like the more they meet on the app and the more they refer like other people to come onto the app, they can get points, and this can lead to discounts. And just we just kind of bring people in that way, and that also touches upon like a growth loop that can address growth, product-led growth. So I can quickly share my screen. Oh, can I share my screen, Rachel?
Yes, you should be able to now.
Okay. Instead of like running through the, can you see my screen? Fine. Okay. Instead of like running through everything, because that was definitely covered in our submission, I'll just kind of go to the key parts. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly go, but yeah, you can choose between whether or not you're the student or tutor, and then enter in all your information. Let me just quickly keep on going. But yeah, we wanted to let them like customize their experience. Once they are on their landing page, they get to search for kind of like what they. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me try to remember what they, all of these were. Okay, what they want out of their match, and once they match, they're able to schedule a time, and this gets reflected back onto their homepage where the Google Calendar is synced. And this is where we have one of our key features where it's a virtual offering. And once the session's over, they can leave a review to make sure it's fine. And then this is where they can get the referral code and get other people to go on. And actually, I think earlier here, this is where they can like get their points, and this goes into like the referral code later. But yeah, so those are our main features I wanted to touch upon. Here's our key landing page. We also have a messaging area and a profile, but other than that, that's basically our app. So yeah, thanks for listening.
Yeah, this is great. So we're going to move on to the top three. Top three was determined by the score sheet. If you guys found the judging criteria, it's basically out of 100 points. So our third place goes to Google One Day. Is anyone from Google One Day wanting to present?
Hi, yeah, we can go ahead and present.
Absolutely. So do you prefer if we like show our slides or just kind of talk about it?
Yeah, feel free to do whatever.
Go for it, whatever you want to do.
Cynthia, do you want to take slides?
Sure. Do you want to give a brief overview while I pull them up?
Yeah, so we were really inspired by Google One today because we thought it was a really cool concept. So for those of you who haven't seen our design, Google One today is an app that was supposed to encourage you to donate at least one time every day or $1 every day. So it unfortunately got shut down in January, but we really wanted to revive it and bring some social good and donation cheer into our project. Cynthia, do you want to share the slides?
Sure, we can give a quick run through.
So our project focused on how Google One Today was originally designed as an app that made 1.9% off each dollar donated. And we saw that this had a huge potential for positive impact because it was able to recommend you causes daily and show you where your money was spent. But we wondered, why did One Today fail? And we offered 3 crucial reasons after conducting our research.
So first, by yourself, you could only give about $1 to a project per day. So this was a limit on the amount of money that you could give to projects that you really cared about. So as a result, people naturally migrated to other platforms like you might have heard of GoFundMe or things like that.
Yeah, because I might have to go on the computer and then, yeah.
All right. Second, donating is a fundamentally social act that you want to share with other people, but One Today did not make that easy at all. So One Today offered features like donation matching for you and your friends, but your donations kind of functioned as pledges instead, which is a little confusing. And paying for your donation was a completely separate process in the user flow outside of actually making a donation. So you can see that it's a little confusing. And third, it's really hard to donate daily, which was the mission of the app, without an incentive. So One Today didn't really incentivize people enough to be active and donate on the app every day beyond the initial download. So because not enough people were using the app, Google wasn't able to make money off of transactions and the business had to be closed down. I think you're muted.
So we redesigned One Today from the ground up to solve each of these issues. And the first thing that we did is we wanted to remove the cap on donations. So when we were thinking through our redesign, we wanted people to still be able to discover causes and support them as much as they'd like. We also wanted them to be able to learn more about a cause before donating and then see the real world impacts in a giving profile. Second, we wanted to introduce a new feature called Fundraiser. So there are 2 ways you can join a fundraiser, you can either create your own or you can team up with people around the world or in your local neighborhood to raise money for causes you care about. The last thing that we wanted to do is simplify the donation process for fundraisers. So we wanted users to be able to pay it forward sooner rather than later. So unlike the old transaction, you can pay immediately. And after you choose a cause, you can choose how you want to donate, either by donating individually, by creating a local fundraiser, or joining one. And then you are also suggested amounts to donate and can share this once your transaction is finished with people like your friends and family. The third thing that we offered were challenges, and this was part of our business proposition. We wanted people to come back every day. So the more people that joined the fundraisers or the more people that donated daily, the more Google or corporate sponsors that Google partners with could match donations. And these challenges could reset every evening, encouraging people to come back to check for more. And all fundraisers that were created on the platform, we can also publish and promote all around the world.
We're giving users more flexibility, more community, and more rewards for giving back. We also encourage people to stay on the One Today app longer and revisit it more often to maximize their giving power by creating impactful fundraisers and getting their donations matched constantly. Our new version of One Today pushes users to donate to a new cause every day for a better tomorrow. Ready to give back? That was it.
Okay, thank you so much. This was our first design-a-thon, so it's really exciting to be here.
Thank you so much for presenting. So our next and last award we're going to announce is the second place award, which was awarded to Desti, but I am not sure if they ended up joining or they are not here today. But yeah, definitely check out the projects in the project gallery on DevPost, and the winners will be announced somehow via DevPost as well. So yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Hi, we're from Desti.
Oh, great. Do you want to present?
Sure. Oh, my teammate just left.
Oh, okay. Do you want to present by yourself or?
Yeah, I think we could give like a quick enough demo of our app idea. Let me just give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
Yep. So the startup that we basically found was Desti, and we found that through the startup cemetery. So jumping right in, Desti was a oh, I can hear myself double. If that's my teammate, you want to mute yourself? Is it all better now? Okay, cool. So actually, my teammate did this in the actual presentation, so you can take this over. Ayush, you want to go?
Sure. Yep. So Desti was our idea of fixing travel, in the sense that we saw that all of us wanted to travel while we were at home, and we kind of attacked that concept and idea. So the problem statement we kind of attacked was, do you want to go to the problem statement slide? Was, can we build a visual of a trip as a group together and discover niche experiences along the way? And so we really went through user personas and interviews, and we found that people had a hard time coming together as a group to form like their itinerary. So our basic concept of what we built was a app where it's basically a combination of TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and a few other apps, but just for travel. So you can see different travel experiences. And if there's a travel experience you like, you can swipe that into your itinerary. And as an itinerary, you can see as a group all the different uh, itineraries that people have swiped in and upvote them and download them and plan your trip through that setting. That's basically Desti, and that was our project. Thank you.
Yeah, I can go straight into the prototype if that's going to be more interesting for now. So jumping straight into it, we thought that it would be a great idea to kind of understand our specific user wants by making them go through a quick quiz the moment that they create an account with us. So this is just like a couple pictures of activities, and you can essentially click on the ones that you think that you'd enjoy. So just click on these two. When I go on, essentially the screen in front of me is just going to be of different activities, random activities from around the world that are essentially uploaded by users. So Patty Smith is a user that went scuba diving in Sydney. She made a post, it became popular enough, and now it's the first thing that I see. And there's essentially going to be many more that I can see on my page as well. So we thought that this could be essentially an AI algorithm that gives you your preferences based off of the quiz that you took before, and also just more popular stuff, just the way that when you go onto TikTok, the first thing you see that might not have much reason to it, but the more you use the app, the more it becomes personalized to your taste. Also, we didn't really get to designing this too much, but essentially a globe type feature where the more you you can scroll around the world and actually see more locations if this is a way that you want to find your experiences. So essentially, like when you click on see more, you're going to get more information about the specific activity and the part of the trip that it was on. So Patty Smith had a 3-day trip to Australia, and this might have been in one of the days that you can go to explore as well, just to get more inspiration for activities that you want to do. So this was attacking more of the discoverability aspect of it as well. The second aspect was focused a lot more on group planning. So this is one example group that could have existed, a family summer 2022 trip, where all of your family members created Desti accounts and essentially came on this, form this team together. Essentially, you're going to see top voted activities. So essentially what we were trying to tackle here is that we found that a lot of groups had trouble even finding out where they wanted to go in the first place, just based off of activities that they wanted to do. If you're going to be traveling with children of all ages, having an upvote system is something that we thought was great to give everyone, the democratic input as well. So you can kind of see the top voted activities and make a decision based off of here. And also activities that you haven't voted on could be basically seen here. And essentially you could swipe right to upvote, swipe left to downvote on the activities that you are personally going to be interested in as well. And we also really encourage this to be a platform where in the beginning, it really we were thinking from our acquisition model, having influencers come on first, more travel vloggers, but we really want this to be something that users really post and users contribute as well. We think that having, having locals post activities has value, but having travelers share as well could, really adds a lot of value as well. So just even on your profile page, trips that you have that if you choose to make public can be seen on other people's feeds, other people can add it to their itineraries. And it's kind of a process where you're giving back as well. So the main purpose of this was to really increase discoverability and make it easier to make group plans. And those were the two main aspects of the problem statement that we wanted to focus on in our design. So yeah, that's our revival of Desti.
Yeah, thank you so much for presenting. And that concludes our award ceremony. Thank you all so much for participating. And we will be sending out a recap on all the workshop links and specific feedback that the judges have for you and your exact score. So look forward to that email, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you for organizing.
Rachel.